Keir Starmer is so stupid. When Border Patrol asked him for his visa, he pulled out his credit card. That's right, welcome back for a wacky Wednesday. Let's just hope the open borders haven't ruined your week. Now, speaking of borders, we've seen in previous weeks that they don't really do a good job at all. Or at all. Letting criminals in all ways, either as fake tourists that come and rob our houses, or fake refugees that come to sell flowers and flour. So what kind of training do these people go through, you ask? Well, top Border Force officials spent £2,300 on truly bonkers away days so they could work out what colour their personalities are. Oh yes, money and time very well spent to find out if you're a fiery red aggressor, or a sunshine yellow, being sociable and excitable, or even a cool blue for being cautious and indecisive, or maybe even an earth green for being caring but docile. Definitely not me. Well, please do explain to me on how this helps them do their jobs. Why are they not learning how to screen people correctly? Why are they not learning how to search people correctly? Why are they not learning how to question people correctly? We are fucking doomed. God help us! Now, we can't exactly thank the Conservatives for doing such a fantastic job and following through on their promises. But it's still a damn sight better than it would be those lunatic lefties. Labour says it won't set an arbitrary target on migration. Yes, you won't be setting a target at all, will you now? Dover discoverers, welcome! Free homes for everyone, don't you worry. We just borrow so much money that even your kids, grandkids will be so tied up in debt they'll own nothing and be happy. Yes, the lunatic lefties hoped figures would just reach a normal level of a couple 100,000 if they win the election. We've seen this week that net migration is through the roof, 700,000, which is completely unsustainable. We can't continue to keep looking after people with a failing NHS, public services, policing, the job market and everything else. It needs to stop now.
You're goddamn right.
So we can't trust the border people to actually stop people. We can't trust the government to put in a plan in order for us to stop people. Who's left? Oh yes, the French. Well, the French police chief, whose task it is to stop the migrant boats, has been accused of spending his days playing golf. Ah yes, look, new lurcher. Anyway, he's been accused of allegedly bunking off to practice on the greens daily, well almost daily, for 14 years. Being a member of a £2,000 a year golf course, which is 20 miles outside of Paris, a report has said that he's been in fictitious employment since 2009. Don't worry everyone, an employee there has said it is an 18-hole golf course, but sometimes he just plays 9. Being the commander of a unit which targets illegal boat crossings, he has dodged so much work that even his colleagues don't know what he looks like. He'd even drive home in his police car, claiming almost £7,000 for 30,000 miles. Probably paid for with all the money that we keep sending them.
It's a bloody disgrace.
In more things travel, Bristol Airport has opened a multi-faith area and people have a lot of questions. Multi-faith area. Please. This is clearly a smoking hut with a sticker stuck on the outside. What are we praying for? The plane fucking turns up without any delays? Knowing these airports, they'd be charging by the minute just to use this outdoor ex-smoking hut so we can speak to God. Isn't there one in every departure lounge anyway? Another waste of money. Maybe they should use it to hold job interviews so they can barely get staff that want to turn up on time.
Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
Now, speaking of not being able to get the staff these days, 70% of Gen Z say that they'll resign if they don't get regular feedback from their managers. Feedback you want? Ooh, I can give you some feedback, you little wet wipes. You shit your jobs because you're far too busy looking at life hacks on TikTok. You don't want to come in because you're suffering from eco-anxiety. You're late and then you blame it on time blindness. When you do turn up, you run straight to your safe space and have a cry because you're actually asked to do your jobs. And after a week of unfortunately having you on the roster, you want a promotion to CEO guru of bullshit. And now you want to quit because I haven't told you what a fantastic job you are doing, even though you're performing poorly. Grow a pair. Who do you think you are? The police? More on the youth of today. A mum has said, my teenage son was indoctrinated by the trans cult from the classroom to the clinic. It's no surprise that these stories are coming out more and more. You wait, 10 years from now, we're going to have a generation of people that are so unstable that there's no hope in saving them. More and more parents are begging the Crown Prosecution Service to review its gender identity guidance over fears mums and dads could be done for abuse if they don't use their child's original name or pronouns. Teachers are the ones that need to be prosecuted for teaching this shit, for allowing kids to identify as moon, stars and bloody cats. We are now trying to live in this namby-pamby world where everyone is protected at all times. Life isn't like that. The world is not a nice place. And the sooner they're taught that, the quicker they'll be able to develop the skills so that they can get through it.
That is correct!
And parents, you need to get a grip. You can't have kids like these next two roaming the streets. Look at this one. My room's so grim. I have cockroaches crawl all over me as I sleep. I don't even clean it for dates. Wow. Well, there's me thinking that this was actually a chick. Or one of those non-binary creatures. But no, this is Jacob, 21, from Texas with 234,000 followers. How can you have a room so nasty, you have mold growing and cockroaches crawling all over you? What level of self-respect or self-dignity do you have? I'm surprised you can even get a date. I can't actually believe he's making money off showing people his dirty room. Well, actually, to be honest, in this TikTok generation, it seems the weirder, the more you're followed. But a message to the parents, because he still lives at home. How the fuck can you allow this in your own house?
You so nasty!
And here's the other one. But we give a little backhanded credit to the mother here. A mum finds a Facebook post cruelly shaming her son and posts the perfect response. So this little turd was called out on social media for throwing rubbish and food all over the floor outside of a cafe. An image was posted in the Facebook group Crime Watch Rural, which at the time had more than 65,000 members, showing her son being a disrespectful little shit with the caption, "If these kids are yours, I hope you're proud of them." Well done to the mum who claimed the kid was hers and forced him on his off day from school to a day of litter picking come rain or shine. Congrats, we need more mums exactly like this. We don't need those who justify and try to hide their kids' bad behaviour. Imagine if all those kids looting and rioting and causing shit in the summer had mums like this. It would be a so much easier place to live.
You can say that again.
Right, so what have we learned today? Border control don't give a shit, but at least they know what colour their personalities are. Our government still don't give a shit. French police commanders don't give a shit. Gen Z don't give a shit. And parents still don't give a shit. Signing out.